Hi, it's Christina with the Sisyphean Journal. Today's July 11th. I've already covered two anniversaries that I have for today. What I want to talk about now is a case I just saw on the Live Action website. And what appalls me, this woman is going along with this. I had talked before, and I'll link below, about how pro-abortion doctors are trying to get a woman killed that they can blame on anti-abortion laws. There was a woman in Idaho who was pregnant with a wanted baby. She had little girls. She found out she was pregnant with a boy. She was over the moon. She was really excited. At 17 weeks, she started leaking amniotic fluid and spotting. Now, for some reason, this was allowed to go on for 3 weeks before anybody did anything. So, at 20 weeks, she wakes up and she's hemorrhaging. Okay? This is an obstetric emergency. Abortion can be 100% illegal, but it is still perfectly legal to treat the placental abruption. How do you treat the placental abruption? You deliver the baby. You get her into the hospital. You have her someplace where you've got transfusions ready to go, where you're ready to perform surgery if you want to. You keep that woman in a hospital. You keep her in a controlled environment, and you deliver that baby. Okay? And if they had done what is standard care for a placental abruption at 20 weeks, which is you go ahead and deliver the baby prematurely, she would have had a chance to hold her child. She would have been holding him while he died, and that would have been very sad. But at that point, the baby was doomed. Okay? So the question wasn't, is this poor woman's baby going to die? The question was, how is this woman's baby going to die? Standard medical care at that point would have been to deliver the baby, and that baby would have died in his mother's arms, held and cuddled and loved. Instead, her doctor lied to her and said that he was not allowed to treat her in Idaho. He had to airlift her to Utah where they could treat her legally. They airlifted her to Utah where her baby was killed via a dismemberment abortion. This is not standard care for a 20-week placental abruption. You do not need... First of all, they had no reason to be putting this woman on any kind of aircraft, getting her away from a hospital. They took an endangered woman away from a hospital in order to score political points. They endangered her in order to score political points. They dismembered her baby so that that baby died an agonizing death, being pulled apart limb by limb with forceps. This loved and wanted baby was ripped to shreds alive so that they could gain political points for this woman. And she still believes that this was medically necessary because the doctors she trusted have lied to her. And they are using her to argue that the pro-life laws made it necessary to do that to her and do that to her baby. This is the kind of monsters that we are dealing with. People who will endanger a woman by taking her out of a hospital and putting her on an airplane. These people are deplorable. They could have killed her. They didn't want to provide emergency obstetric care. They wanted an abortion case to try to get the law thrown out. And if that woman had died, they should have been criminally charged for this. She did not get to hold and cuddle and love her baby as he died. She got to be unconscious while they killed her baby in the most painful manner imaginable, ripping his limbs off one by one until he bled out. There are no words to capture how evil the pro-abortion, not pro-choice, because I don't think a single pro-choice person supports what they did to her. The pro-abortion movement, it's disgusting.